Couple people to jump on. I'm just going to share something very, very quickly with you. Give you a couple minutes here just for some folks to jump on. I look a little crazy here today. Saturday morning, Saturday noon, excuse me. And glad you could jump on. All right. This is going to be a very short live today, but I just want to encourage you. Several of you maybe have either commented or something to me about this. I'm doing something a little unconventional, and but it's working, clearly working, and probably the easiest diet I've ever done in my life. And I stink when it comes to this. So I'll just wait a second for a few people to jump on. If you're interested, hey, listen, I'm no physician, no doctor. I'm not recommending it, what do you call it, medical advice or anything like that. But just, I know some of you, maybe you've struggled with your weight up and down and up and down and up and down. And you're just looking to try something different. And I heard about, I heard about the carnivore diet, and a friend of mine shared about it. And I had heard about it through, what's his name? Jordan Peterson. I had heard about it, and I had heard about it through Joe Rogan on his podcast. And so I said, I got to do something. And so I thought, you know what? I'm going to give this a shot and just see how I feel. And I'm just going to dive in head first. And so I did, probably 2 weeks ago now. So 2 weeks ago now, again, I'm not telling you what to do. So you make your own mind up, talk to your own doctor, or whatever you want to do. But I just dove in head first, and about 2 weeks ago, and I think I'm down about in 13 days, I'm down 11 pounds. So I've lost 11 pounds in the last 13 days. And so that's nothing to sneeze about. How many of you'd like to lose 11 pounds in 13 days, right? And so that's pretty cool. So, but I just thought, you know what, I want to just encourage some people, because I just thought, you know what, at my age, maybe it's just not going to happen, blah, blah, blah. And I feel amazing. I can't even tell you the mental clarity, no fog, no hunger pains, none of that stuff. And I was just, I'm just stunned. Everything I thought I knew about eating right and all of this stuff, I just threw it out the window and just went, hog wild with this. And so, but if you don't know what the carnivore diet is, here's what it is. Basically, it's basically you eat all the meat you want: red meat, poultry, fish, butter, salt, and eggs. Those six things. Okay, the carnivore diet. I'll say it again. Um, is all the red meat you want, all the eggs you want, all the poultry, in other words, chicken or turkey, the fish you want, same thing, all the butter you want, and salt. Now, the butter and the salt, that's the butter is where you get the fat, the good fats, and you eat a fatty cut of meat and stuff. And it's bizarre, you guys. I'm losing inches faster than I'm losing pounds. So it's my pants that were tight are all loose. It's seriously worth trying. If you've never tried anything like that, I promise you need to look into it. It's very, very simple. I don't have to wonder, what am I going to eat? What can I eat? When can I eat? I literally can eat morning, noon, and night. And what happens is when you eat like that, your body just, it like fills up like that. And so I'm sleeping better, no mental fog, no issues like that at all. And you got to have a lot of salt, and you have to have a lot of real butter, real butter. So it's kind of bizarre, I know. I would normally never, you know, share something like this because it's kind of personal, but I just know in talking to many of you, you've had some interest along that lines, and I'm definitely no expert and stuff. Hey, awesome. From Cape Town. Good to see you. Eating only meat, Jamal. That's right. Only meat. And again, I didn't come up with this. This is been, if you think about it, ancestors and stuff, that's all they could eat. I'm half Norwegian, so my Norwegian heritage with the Vikings, what did they do? They ate meat. They ate meat, right? So, but it's worth something to try. And so there's, several things you can't have or you shouldn't have. But it really, really works. So I just, let me put this down here. So uh, all you can't eat any vegetables or any fruits, of course, no grains, no bread, legumes, nuts, or seeds. Those are the things that it excludes. But again, coming full circle, it's just all the red meat you can eat. I mean, last night I had a huge steak, huge steak. If I showed it to you, you would be like, "Oh my gosh!" But I got about three quarters of the way through it, and I'm like, I can't finish it. And so it's really cool. It's really been helping me. This is not a multi-level marketing thing. It's just something to try. And so you do your own research, and again, this is a Christian channel. This is a ministry channel. So rarely will I ever share anything along that lines, but I'm losing weight. It's really, it's working. So I'm super happy for that. And so my weight has yo-yoed over the years, and I used to do dieting when I was in wrestling in high school and in college and stuff, and I hate it. I just hate it as an adult. I did it all through high school, losing weight, get my body fat way down to like 5%, and so now as an adult, I just, to do it, yeah, I tried the counting calories. I tried, all of these different, things. I tried the Atkins diet. I tried all of these different things, and my weight would yo-yo. But once I went on the carnivore, I mean, man, it works. So forgive me, I don't have my glasses on to read that. Hang on one second. So um yeah, it's called the carnivore diet. And yeah, I just told you what you can eat. You can eat all the red meat you want, all the eggs, all the chicken, all the fish you want, and butter and salt. Um, so, but yeah, so anybody, if you have questions, I mean, if you've got YouTube, no sugar, yep, no sugar. Cookies, ice cream are definitely out of the question. But I know that many of you have asked, "Oh, keep me in prayer. I can't lose weight. Help me. I'm struggling with my weight again, and blah blah blah, thyroid, and all these different things." But people with pain, I mean, I've heard some incredible testimonials that it reduces inflammation dramatically. And so, if you have inflammation and all of those things in the joints, back, gut, I mean, all of it. I just can't say enough that it's working for me. So take it for what it is, but do some research on it. Dr. Ken Berry is probably the best I've seen on this subject. And but if you have tons of interest, do some research. I mean, you'll be, yeah, no problem. Ladies, I'm told, really do well on this diet because it regulates their hormones, as well as all of those different things. And so, but as a guy, like I said, I'm down already 11 pounds, and today is just day 13. And I'm the kind of guy, I just all or none. I can't do like, oh, I'll do a little bit and a little bit of, a little bit of breads and a little bit of vegetables. And it's like, just do it. So that's what a friend of mine lost a lot of weight. And I'm like, listen, if he can do it, I can do it. And I'm just going to dive in both feet and, give it a shot. And he just said, hey, do it for a month and then break it on day 31. So I said, oh, yeah, I could do that. So I started the end of February, and working fantastic. So really, really like it a lot. So But I just think it's a godsend, and it's just really helping me physically. Mentally is unbelievable. No brain fog at all. And I sleep like a rock, and I wake up and I'm completely wide awake. But worth something to try. And I know many of you have written and asked, keep me in prayer. I've got this issue and that physical issue. And this issue regarding my weight. Like, it's one thing, and I have no trouble praying for the sick. Like, somebody comes in the prayer line that they're 350 pounds and they're like, my knees and my back hurt. Well, of course, I mean, you have a lot of extra weight on you. You understand? I mean, this is just common sense. You understand? So, but if you're looking for something to try, and then I'm going to let you guys go. But listen, huge favor on TikTok. If you're not our friend, be our friend. Click subscribe on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook as well on our ministry page. I'm in Facebook jail for another 2 weeks. So be our friend on Facebook. That would be fantastic. So I pray this blesses you guys and helps you. And give it a shot. Let me know. Write me back on social media here and let us know if it works for you. Okay. So yeah, cool. Love you guys. God bless.